and welcome to the show. We are here today on BeamNG Drive multiplayer for some very silly racing. Yes, we've got a selection of comical cars. Let's go with that we are going to go racing around various circuits with, and we're starting with a shed. Yes, this is, well, underneath all of it is an ETK 800 series, but it's been dressed up as a shed. And we are going to go racing around a version of the Hockenheim kind of rallycross circuit with these. You'll see the route as we go. We're going to do a 6-lap race. There's a good chance I'm going to lose count of laps, so if we're leading, things are likely to get hectic. These are rear-wheel drive. They have got a more powerful engine than they come with default, so we've got 470 horsepower. And we have got a race-limited slip diff because we would rather have slidey, drifty sheds than one-wheel fire sheds. So, yeah, we're going to see how this goes. This can only end in absolute disaster or brilliance. Could be either. No, that's going to end in a crash is what that's going to end in. I'm going to try and duck underneath Lado. Oh, there's a little bump on a Lado, but that's fine. Frame rate will have a little issue. The sheds are quite frame rate intensive, I think, is the best way to sum it up. Oh, there's a lot of clonking early on. Don't put Ollie in the wall. There's quite a lot of understeer, then followed by a lot of oversteer. That's kind of how it works. Lado is making a break for it at the front. We're going for a cutback on Ollie, but can't quite do it at the moment. That's fine. We will... Oh, God, I heard a shed. I could see a shed behind me. That is a Brazen. Oh, Brazen's having a go to the inside. Brazen has leant on a little bit, and Brazen is there. I'm just going to fall back into line here. Lado has had a shed-related issue. Lado went straight into, like, the pit wall. So, yeah, that's a slight bit different. Oh, there has been some leaning on an Amy. Yeah, with the... Uh-oh. There's some more issues going on up ahead. Oh, Lado, I think, might have broken steering. I think Lado may be in trouble. We are just not steering. I'm not going to say broken, but we're definitely not steering. I like Brazen's line over there. Just go as wide as possible. Amy is going to look to the outside. I don't trust that I'm going to have the grip to make that one work. That wide, apparently you do. Well, Amy hit the wall. So we're going to fight back. This is the battle for 4th at the moment. We are on the inside. I don't know if you want to be going the long way around here. We've already seen Lado in the tyre bundle once there. We're hoping for chaos up ahead, essentially. If we can get some of that, we could maybe catch, especially if they start fighting each other. One thing you've got to watch out for, debris in shed racing. Debris going into your wheels, into your radiator, anything like that would be very bad. I'm struggling to get a shed out of that corner. Ollie has the lead, but is out very wide. Amy is going to try that inside line. I think they're going to understeer wide. Oh, there's a Rusky in the way. Well, wasn't quite expecting. Well, we have helped right a Rusky. I just wasn't expecting to find that going around the corner. I'm struggling with this vehicle, that is for sure. Shadow is now having a look. Lado's cheated, so we shall return the favour by putting Lado wide. Unfortunately, we've kind of screwed us. Oh, it's gone really wrong. It's gone predictably FailRace. Brazen's got in the wall. Amy's pointing backwards and is now trying to spin Lado. They're a little bit hooked together. Right. No, Amy, don't come back that way. Don't come back that way, Christ. It's gone very wrong. The sheds are not in great nick anymore. Not that they were great to start with, but most of us have lost bits of shed by this point. I've lost track completely of how many laps we've done with these. Right, let's try and get the front end to turn. That's better from this. Okay. I mean, we kind of pushed Lado, and then there was already an accident going on down here anyway. Lado sent it through there. I'm taking a slightly different line. Oh, I turned in too soon, just a fraction too soon. That was almost perfect. It wasn't, but it was close to being perfect. Come on, shed. Get some drive. Get some speed. It's very weird the way this thing drives. That felt bad. There is some debris. Almost got close to getting stuck in a wheel. Yeah, it does drive in a kind of a weird way. It almost doesn't grip and then does. You've kind of got to almost chuck it and then make the most of the second where it does grip and then just go for it. So I think this is the battle for third as far as I'm aware. We've completely lost track of laps at the moment. Amy's looks like theirs is in trouble. Brazen's had some issues. We're going to cheat. No, Lado's going to make the most of... I was trying to spin Lado. Oh, Ollie has won the race. No, I've got no steering. Sheds. Free yourself of debris. Oh, no. Oh, I don't know if it is debris or whether it's... Oh, no, it's a bent steering. I shouldn't have tried to spin Lado. I've lost steering at this critical juncture. It's not helped by there's a massive piece of shed underneath my vehicle. I think I'm out of steering at the moment. I might be able to limp my way to the finish line. I've got no steering! I don't think I can anymore. It's very broken. I'm going this way. I'm going to Hockenheim. Do I have any way to make this work? Can I do this? Can I make some... Can I make enough right-handers by turning left to actually make it to the finish line? I don't know if I can. Oh no, my steering's come back. It has freed itself a little bit. Oh, so we are going to make it. What a silly, silly race. I think we're going to end up 5th. Probably. Well, in shed racing terms, it was... No, it wasn't remarkably clean at all, was it? I can't really say that. I believe Ollie took victory from Speed Beast. Shadow may well have got 3rd. Lado got 4th. We ended up 5th. Rusky broke down. Brazen had a crash, and AB broke down. We very nearly broke down at the end. It didn't much improve. What a silly race. What a wonderful mod. What a silly, silly race that one was. Our next race is a very, very silly one. I mean, the sheds were wacky, but this thing is a propeller-powered pigeon. Yes, you did indeed hear that one correctly. Now, it is supposed to have wings. It's essentially supposed to be a little microlight. However, we have taken the wings off the vehicle and all the stabilizing stuff, and we are going to race it as just a propeller-powered pigeon, which can only go terribly wrong. There's so many ways this can go wrong. We're doing a 4-lap race. Each person, each competitor is allowed 2 respawns. Any more than that and you are out. You're going to want to use your respawns sparingly. So there are ways to get the propeller spooled up to give you a quick start. But I didn't go for it, and I've immediately spun into Brazen. God, the brakes on these are not great. I've immediately crashed into Brazen some more. The good news is I've not really broken it. Oh god, how did that... That was just spooled up way quicker than I thought, and now I've broken it quite a lot. I need to be a lot more careful. So, you have control over your throttle, but it's not normal how you think it would be. Your brakes... They're not... The problem is they're normal pigeon brakes, right? And you're suddenly going very quick in this, way faster than it should. So, yeah, you've got to be... I've had a really bad start here. I should have been a bit more... Well, I didn't think I was being ridiculous at the start, but apparently we were. We're going to have a go at getting past Rusky. We tried. Ollie has got a little bit stuck over there. The good news is the damage is only minor. It's mostly bodywork for us at the rear, and we haven't got any steering damage. A small spin there. That's fine. Speed Beast is a little bit stuck on a wall. Oh, come on, get around here. We were catching, actually. We had a good mid-part of that lap, catching up to Amy and Lado and co. Oh, Rusky's just stopped there. There was some lag involved. Well, that is going to be one of my respawns, although that was a little unfortunate in that there was just a lagging Rusky in the way. Well, I didn't want to have to use one early on. However, we have had to do that. I don't know where that thing is going. I don't think it's got steering working. It wanted to take off there, and it is wobbling all over the place. We are to the inside, and that'll move us up a position. So it's so tempting to just boot it and go. The problem is you can't with this. It is so very fast in a straight line when it gets going, and there was a big clonk. I think that was that maybe Shadow going into the wall, not stopping? Not sure. I'll take another position. We're third at the moment, I think. Brazen's going for it. I applaud the effort. It's a brave pass. So Brazen will have had a reset at some point as well. Has actually got the move done. I'm being a bit more careful at the moment because I've been seeing the spins that have been going on. You really want to not put any power down while cornering, or minimum amount of power while cornering. Amy's lost some time there. Lado's in the lead. When it's in a straight line, it's okay. Look, the propeller's waiting to spool up. It's just not going, not going. Brazen got out of that corner really well. There's probably a way to drive this. Like an old turbo Formula 1 car where you're keeping the propeller going through the corner but you're on the brakes for maximum efficiency. I think there would be a way to do it. I am not good enough at all to do that. Brazen seems to have got the knack of it in places. Brazen's up to second. I mean, we're actually closing in on the leader with the slow and steady approach. Amy's having a spin over there. That's fine. Lado leads the way. It's about to come under threat, potentially, from Brazen. Brazen's got that, yeah, get that vehicle out of the corner way better than the rest of us approach. I am trying. It's so delicate on the steering, so delicate on the throttle. Ideally, I think, are we catching Lado a little bit? Yeah, ideally we will pick up places as vehicles make mistakes like that one. That puts me to second. I think we've got one more lap to go. I should have been on the power there, really. Should have been trying to get the power down to get the propeller spun up. Speed Beast is going to be out, I think, with that crash, potentially. Lado is driving it actually quite carefully at the moment. Through there. All right, come on, spool up. Amy's not that far behind in third. I'm in trouble down there. That's a lot of speed. That was about the limit of what I can do comfortably through there. Amy's kind of followed. No, don't. It's really... I really want to jump on the throttle much sooner, but it's so tough because you know what's going to happen. Lado hasn't had a very good start to this lap here. Amy's had an accident in trying to catch. How late dare you brake through here? I mean, we want to catch Lado, but we also don't want to spin and lose completely any chance we have. I'm kind of I'm hoping for a mistake. We saw Brazen have a spin last lap around. Can we? Oh, no, it's going to be us that goes. Ah. Damn it. I mean, we were pushing, we were looking for a way to maybe make something happen, but just pushed it a little bit too hard. Okay, oh, can't stop, can't stop, can't stop, can't stop. We are going to bump the wall ever so slightly through there. I think we're going to be clear, though, of the vehicles behind. Lado will claim a victory here. Oh, my steering did take a little bit of a hit there. Lado claims a victory. We will claim... Oh, my steering is broken. We will claim a second place. It was a good race, actually. Oh, Christ. That's the end of that one. Lado did a win. Lado did get a victory. Brazen was chasing hard, spun. I was chasing hard, and then I did exactly the same thing a lap later and about 3 meters down the road. Oh, Brazen's become... I don't even know what. A Beyblade, kind of. Brazen is wildly out of control. Shadows across the line. These things are awesome. Lado is correct. Lado didn't cheat and won. There is an important life lesson to all. Oh, God. Weirdness is happening. But yeah, these are awesome. Very difficult to drive. Dear God, they are incredibly difficult to drive. But we actually had a pretty damn good race with them. Up next, we have... well, possibly the only, and I say sensible race, and we're using that term very loosely because we're racing golf caddies. Of course, if there is a golf caddy, it must be raced. They're quite big golf caddies. This is the electric version, and we are on a dirt, kind of full dirt course. Rally course, not really jumps and so on, but yeah. These things actually don't drive too badly, all things considered. We're going to do a 5-lap race around here. We're going to make sure we're not in park and reverse. I'm almost convinced someone is going to launch in reverse. They did not. We were trying to fit 7 vehicles wide, which is dangerous. We have got away with it. Problems have occurred immediately for everybody, including me. It's been a massive accident straight away. Too many vehicles trying to fit into a narrow section. I just had a crash avoiding it at that point, which is slightly saddening. I thought I could get through with the level of speed that I was essentially taking there, and the answer was no. It was worth it. I'd say it was worth a try. I just couldn't gather it back up, and that is the problem with racing a golf caddy. Funnily enough, not designed for ultra high performance. Scenarios, that's the word I was looking for there. Actually not done too badly here though to catch back up. Where are we going to find a pass through here? Speed Beast has got to take a very high line, and there's no speed to be found up there. We are better through that section. I'm going for, well, yeah, we're the kind of carrying the wider line, get that little bit more momentum is definitely working. I don't have a horn button set on mine. Speed Beast really wanted to tip sideways through there. I'm just continuing to just take this high line, and it's kind of working. I don't know whether I can go around the outside of Amy. I could if there wasn't a green vehicle in the way. We're to the inside now down here, but Speed Beast cuts across the nose, and we are stuck, and we got stuck on Amy. That's unfortunate. We got stuck on Amy. We got spun, and then Amy spun and recovered us, and we came out better from all of that. I do apologise. Golf caddy racing has some unforeseen side effects of vehicles getting caught on one another. But there we go. Yeah, we've survived that one. That is a good run through that corner. Ollie's going for the lead of the race. Brazen's had a very big accident. Oh, Brazen's bent the roof. I think Brazen may have had a rollover at some point. Quite how, I don't know. Ollie's taking a lot of speed into turn 1. I'm trying to... I don't want to let Ollie get too far away here if we're going to have a hope of winning. So I've got to kind of go full bravery at the moment. I am worried about spinning it. It is surprisingly good. That's surprisingly good handling, but it doesn't take much for it to get upset. That is, again, we're carrying decent speed through here, but I am not close enough to be having a look through this section, and we're going to get tangled fighting with Speed Beast unless Ollie makes a mistake, unless we have a very quick lap somewhere. Again, we're good through that penultimate corner. That does seem to be where I'm making most of my time here. We're looking to the outside, not going to quite do it. So these aren't quite flat the whole lap around here. We are you're kind of lifting and coasting in places just to get the momentum. It's all about keeping up your momentum here. Tries to go to the outside there, not quite happening, and every little contact like that, Shadow is going to catch, and Shadow is going to be looking for a way past. Is not going to be close enough at the moment. Speed Beast has got a bit wide on the exit. We were going almost wider. It was a slightly different line I was trying to take, but I couldn't quite make the most of it to the outside there. Shadow's not close enough to pass us. Ollie with I say a comfortable enough lead at the moment. We're again quick through that penultimate corner. I think we have one more lap to go. If I haven't lost track, I can never keep track of how many laps we've done because all my focus is going on racing past the car ahead, or golf caddy ahead in this case. We're sending it through there with some speed. That was pretty close to flat. And again, we're down to the inside. Oh, the apex is quite bumpy. We hold it through the apex. And it's again a bit bumpy through this next section. Speedy's got a great run actually through all of that. I am sticking to a bit of a wider line now. I messed that corner up. Shadow's following. Speed Beast has had a really good final lap. Ollie maybe had a slightly slower one, although Speed Beast has got in trouble through this next corner. I get a little wide on the exit. Shadow's right behind us. Coming up to my favourite corner on the track, apparently. That's very bumpy down the bottom there. Didn't want to go that low through that corner. On that section, we are across the line. I don't know. I think that was the final lap of the race, I'm going to guess, by the celebratory spinning around. It's a third place for us. Good race, actually. We had a chance. It's difficult to pass. Oh no! I'm upside down. The inevitable has happened while racing golf caddies. Oh, yeah, we all found ways to be making speed with them. And yeah, we didn't have a great final lap. is a little unfortunate, the contact with Amy. That one, that was... Amy... well, I mean, Amy got karma. Well, I say got karma. Amy was unlucky to get spun on me, and then, yeah, fell back. But there we go. Golf caddy racing. Good fun. Surprisingly better to drive than you would expect, I think, is my, my way to sum this up. For our final race, we have got something. I mean, this is awesome. This is the Firehawk. It is a Moonhawk that has got an extra set of wheels at the front and a Merlin engine under the bonnet. Yes, that is a big, I think it's a 27-litre V12. It's a plane engine. I think it's a Spitfire engine. Was it the Merlin that was used in that? I think so. It's a World War II plane engine, basically, in a muscle car. Now, these have been fitted with slicks, so they're going to have as much grip as they ever possibly could. We're doing a 5-lap race around here. Now, this circuit, there are some jumps. Now, you are allowed to take the jumps if you so wish. Of course, you may well break your car. You can fix your car, but to do that, you've got to go into the pit lane, which, you know, you can't. If you break your car immediately, you've got to at least get it to the pit lane to fix. If you break it and can't make it to the pit lane, you are eliminated. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. Oh, God, Amy is actually going for a jump. A few cars, I think Danger Man may have gone straight into the tyre bundle. A few cars are taking the jump at the start. It has not gone well for those few cars, by the looks of it. Speed Beast's car looks very heavily damaged. I don't know why you'd go for the jump at the start. Like, I feel like that's asking for pain at this point. I've just taken a conservative start. Like, I'm fairly happy with my vehicle in terms of how things have gone. We are fairly clean. Oh, there's the almighty torque from that V12. It just wants to spit itself sideways. Some are going to take that jump. That jump's probably one of the safer jumps to take, but it's not the easiest of jumps. Oh, there's a few locked brakes. We're going into the tyre bundle. No, we missed it. Thank God for that. Speed Beast's car looks horribly broken. Up ahead. Oh, don't know if anybody is requiring the pits straight away. Brazen and Ollie are at the front. I mean, we got a bit we got tangled actually off the start with Amy, and I can't remember who it was, but yeah, we got a little bit tangled up at the start. Brazen and Ollie are close together. I should have just left it in third. I think Lado may have hit the inside wall there trying to make this corner. That's fine. So we know Speed Beast's car is a little poorly. I didn't want to go to first because I was hoping second. I was hoping it was going to have enough torque to launch in second. It did not. Should have gone down to first for that, but never mind. There's probably going to be some cars maybe braving the jump. I am not one of them. They did not realise there's a broken down Danger Man there. They did not realise there was a broken down Danger Man by the jump there. And Ollie was involved in that crash somehow. We have skated through that absolute mess. So we have now made an obstacle course at the start of this lap now. That's less than ideal, really, isn't it? It's not very clever from us. I fear most of the grid is currently out. Most of the grid has had an accident at the same section of track. Oh, this thing is such a savage car. It's awesome. I love it. But it is just an absolute beast of a car. Yeah, it lives up to the name. I think some have got moving. Maybe if they got moving over there. I don't know if they have quite. It is Brazen, Lado, and me are the only ones still running. It becomes a game of can I catch Lado? Or this is like the complete anti-Alex car. This just drives the absolute worst a vehicle could for me. It's crazy oversteery. It's so... I say it's so brute forcey. It's just not at all how I want a car to be. So yeah, it's not great for me. Come on. Come on, Firehawk. Put some power down. There we go. How bad is this start line? Rusky's had problems. I don't quite know where those problems have come from. We have locked the brakes going into here. We can kind of coast through there. There is a lot of cars eliminated, essentially, in that section. Amy's got going. Is over there in a heavily damaged car. This really is a game of can I, by some miracle, catch a ladder. The only way this happens is a ladder mistake. So we lost a lot of time essentially avoiding the accidents early on. We are well, I mean, we're last. The car's actually still circulating on the lead lap, but that's third overall, so I can't complain too much. Do we risk trying to take one of the jumps, see if we can gain some time potentially? Amy, how on earth have you ended up upside down there? Of all the places to have ended up upside down, how on earth have you done that? I don't know. This has been a pretty good lap, actually, for us. Now we're just doing a hot lap session. I mean, I'm actually kind of enjoying the hot lap session a little bit. If I can stop locking the brakes. We're catching Lado. Brazen is mighty quick with this car. We are not. Oh, come on. Come on, Firehawk. Yeah, we have closed the gap to Lado a little bit this lap around. It's bobbling under braking quite a lot. Right, first gear, get that power down. I mean, we're desperately hoping for Lado to make a mistake somewhere. I'm trying to push it as hard as we dare. Has someone got going up ahead? Can't see through the myriad of names where a vehicle may be. There's a Lado. I spy a Lado going slow. I wonder if Lado's had a spin. Oh, we've got sideways. Lado's bumper's hanging off, which makes me think maybe Lado's either pushed it too hard into that first section. Lado's definitely had a crash somewhere in that. Now, the damage doesn't sink, so that's got way more damage. It wouldn't be carrying this sort of speed if it had that level of damage. I wonder if Lado tried the jump and got the landing badly. Potentially. Big slides from the car up ahead. Brazen's going to win it. It's the battle for second, though. Lado is going to not take the jump. Neither do we. Right, do I want third through here? Maybe. Lado's got the power down here nicely. I see. I'm not making that corner. We are bailing on the corner. We will we were never going to... I left it too late under braking down there. And, yeah, we were in trouble. Lado survived the jump. We didn't really gain anything by avoiding that one. Lado hit a tyre bundle, though. I think Lado's wrecked it on the... I don't think Lado's stopping for this corner. No, didn't think so. It's going to be a game of who can... You see, I can cut underneath, and I don't think Lado's going to be able to get back to do anything about that. And we will head up across the line. We will take that position. I think that was the final lap of the race, although I'm not sure. Oh, it is the final lap now. Okay, we've got one more lap to go here. Oh, God. The stricken cars. Lado sent it over the jump. Will Lado's car make it to the end of the race, though, having done that? That is the big question. I respect the effort. We know that's seriously broken in terms of steering. It's got very little steering left. So this has become... I mean, this was the point of allowing the jumps. It becomes this crazy battle, and I am definitely going for the sensible approach to make it stick to the end. Brazen's going to win. Lado's just not got any steering, but I'm in the wrong gear. Lado's going to send it across all the jumps, and I am absolutely not. Lado is straight over. Oh, Lado hit the tyre bundle. Lado is no more in that one. We are up to second. Brazen will win. We're going to kick sideways again. Oh, well done, Brazen. That Brazen is unbelievably good with this car. Christ, I had a bad start. There's no way, no two ways about it. However, that being said, even when I got going, there was no matching Brazen's pace. Christ. We had a great little battle, though, catching Lado. The jumps kind of worked as we wanted to see from them. Massive crash early on. A little bit unfortunate. That is how it goes sometimes, though, with these. We are across the line. Well done, Brazen, for your victory. We are going to send it off the jump for good luck. Because why not do 150 miles an hour across there? And, oh, then we lost the drive shaft. Good thing Lado didn't have that one happen. And there we go. I know you were going to want to see a jump. I know you were going to want to see a jump at some point. Hence the massive fire. Where is a Ladosaurus? Is that car still running? It might have actually broken down. I think only two of us finished. I think Lado is still stuck. Oh, no. Two of us finished. Me and Brazen were the only two that made it to the end. Oh, there's Brazen. And that... Ooh. Ouch. My camera is a bit too fast on the old movement front. There we go. Ouch. That is a very broken Firehawk. Well, both are, really. There we go. That was some very silly cars going racing. The Firehawk on slicks is not terrible. It's an absolute animal of a car. But, yeah, not terrible. It's been a lot of fun. The shed racing was wacky. Golf caddy racing was actually very close. The propeller-powered pigeon was all manners of weird, for want of a better word. So there we go. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching us try and link all these mods as well in the description, so you can download them and have a go with them yourself, because they are all great fun, very silly vehicles. It's going to be it from me. Until next time, goodbye.